Tray wasn't working. At 1 a.m., the creep returned, knife out, grinning sadistically as he walked in. I slammed the alarm and he ran off. When the cops came, I told them the full story, leaving out anything involving Tray. They opened an investigation, but could never find the man and suspected he was homeless. The next day at work, I told Tray everything. He insisted I only work late if he was there. I agreed and this system worked well for a while. I switched my whole schedule around so that I'd only work during the day and occasionally work at night if I was with my bodyguard, Tray. This plan was foolproof, and I thought the whole mess was over. 2 weeks later, the creep walked in again. As he approached me at the register, I called out to Tray, who ran over in seconds. Tray confronted the creep, pushing him hard, yelling to get out. The creep laughed, pulling the knife and lunged at Tray, cutting him a few times. The two of them were in a tight clinch as blood smeared across their clothes. I stood back, watching in horror and screaming at the top of my lungs. Suddenly, the creep got the upper hand. He pushed Tray down and began backing up. Tray landed a couple feet away from the creep, who was holding the knife by his waist. The two were at a standstill, and the room fell silent. The creep began cautiously zoning in on Tray, moving inch by inch. I saw Tray's eyes widen as he scrunched his face. He was seeing red. In that moment, Tray pulled out his gun, shooting the creep 3 times in the chest. The creep crumpled to the floor, and the nightmare was finally over. The cops came and got statements from both of us. They arrested Tray, but quickly released him when they ruled it as self-defense. Tray had saved me again. My best friend was always there for me. Our friendship flourished into a deep love, and we realized that we were meant to be together. We decided to get married, cherishing the fact that we had found a life partner who would always have our back, just as we had always done for each other. However, last week, my happy life turned upside down. Tray was slaughtered.